Salutations wet shavers, Spencer here, back for a really exciting shave today. Thank you to Michael Friedberg for sending over this beautiful razor. This is the Fine Marvel, as you've probably seen in the title. This thing is incredible. This is a brilliant razor. I've done 3 shaves with it. All 3 have been really nice. So this is a mid-range, I would class as mid-range razor. I think in Australia here it retails for around like $80, I think, $60 to $80. I think in America it's like 40. So really nice, very weighty handle. The top cap, quite light. It's obviously not made out of stainless steel, so yeah, the top cap is quite light. The blade gap is huge, so it's a 0.95. That is often seen on very aggressive razors, but this one not so much. It's balanced out by these big safety bars, which are a lot larger than your regular razors. This is a very efficient razor. If you're a daily shaver, this is one to not mess with because I was daily shaving with it and it was getting so close so quickly, and I was using really edgy blades at the start in the first shave, and then I swapped it over to a smooth blade and it was just perfect. It's such a nice razor. So today I'll be using that with, where did I put the packet? Here we are, right in front of my face. Pulse Silver Wizamets. These are what Michael had recommended using, and these are one of my top blades. I've used them in the Parthenon, incredible. 34C, incredible. Really nice balance of sharpness and smoothness at the same time. So, going to be loading up with face fat. I'm getting really low on this now. Sad to see it go, but it's also quite nice to actually finish a first tub of soap. Going to be treating myself today using Simpson Chubby 3. So the largest size, the Chubby 3 in the Manchurian Badger. This thing is really awesome. Probably my Desert Island brush. I really like it. It's just a big, beefy knot. It's so nice to use for a change to the smaller knots, something a little different. I've just had a shower. I've washed my face with PAA the Cube. I've been using that to clean my face before I shave every time. Get rid of the face oils and replace it with shaving oils. Well, oils and soap anyway. 2 days growth, just on 2 days. So should be easy for this razor, absolutely. Let's get loaded up. And as always, Stray Whisker After Balm for the post shave, and Allen Block if we need it. I haven't needed it so far, but this razor is very efficient. The 0.95 blade gap you have to respect. If you don't respect it, it'll bite you. It's a really good razor. Definitely right up the top there, especially for value. I think at the moment here in Australia, I don't think there's a stocker for here in Australia. It's such a rare razor for me. I haven't really found many online. And Michael Friedberg reached out to me and sent it over, along with 2 soap samples, which I can't wait to review as well. There's a Dr. Selby lavender soap, and there's also a Le Pierre Lucien soap sample. What was it? Honey and donkey milk? Something like that, or something along those lines anyway. But yeah, a donkey milk formula, so it feels very different to what I'm used to with LPL. I have to load really heavy with this brush. This is a 31mm brush. If you look at it on the website, on the Simpsons website, it says 29mm, but people that have taken the knots out say that it's actually 31. They underrate it for some reason. I'm gonna wipe this on my face. Been getting a lot of bloody windburn here. We've got these crazy winds going on at the moment here on the Gold Coast that are making my work really busy. I'm now back at the coffee club, so making coffees again. It's a really nice break. I'll be there for the foreseeable future, I think, just to try and get some stable money that I wasn't getting at my other work jobs. All right, that's beautiful. Nice amount of water in there, not too thick. Should be perfect for the fine marble. Like I was saying, this razor is very efficient. You can't underestimate it. You can't use any pressure. It will hinder the shave. Here we are, fine marble. It has a really intense blade angle as well. It's really, really nice. Such a comfortable razor, such a comfortable blade with it too. No pressure at all. It's just whipping straight off. And this thing gets so close, like Mueller rocker efficiency, which is really hard to find. And at the moment, it's the only razor that I can compare it to because of its efficiency. This is basically what I want a 34C to be for me as a shaver. I love the 34C. It's such a good razor. I just want something with a little bit more bite. To get just that little bit closer within 2 passes. And this nails it. This is such a good razor. It's just the overall package that impresses me. There's not like one thing that's better than any other razor I've ever used. It's not that razor. It's not that type of razor. This is just an overall package. The quality of the shave, the pricing, the quality of the craftsmanship. It's a really nice razor. Only thing that I'm not a fan of is the handle, and probably in other videos that I do with this razor I will probably swap the handle out. It's a really awesome looking handle. I love the look of the handle. I love the look of the razor. It's a meaty looking, and in pictures it looks really expensive razor, but it's quite a slippery handle. Now I never have problems with slippery handles, and this hasn't made me feel like it's going to fall out of my hand, but it's just not my favorite handle. A matte finish, or maybe some more minute knurling instead of big deliberate ones that actually don't really help your skin actually dig into the razor, or a matte finish. You know what would be awesome would be an all brass version. Yeah, at the moment this is right up there for me. First pass, it's so close. It's such a close shave already. Yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. Comfort level, as good as any razor can be. It's just, there's a point that I'm getting to at the moment with my razors where it's just like no real discernible difference between the shaves. That's why price is becoming a big concern for me, because once you nail your technique, and once you nail the technique of the razor and what blades work really well with it, all your shaves just pretty much feel the same. Other than, you know, if you put a Rex Ambassador on setting 9 or something like that, they are all very similar shaves. Like, you just learn to use the razor in the right way for you, and once you start getting like that with all your razors, just every shave is very comfortable. And these two little marks here, by the way, they were from a previous shave that I'd done with the rocker and buffed way too much. Mueller rocker, one of my favorite shavers, but that also is very, very efficient. And I hadn't used it in a long time. I'd been using the 34C doing blade reviews and stuff. And I just did not respect it. So I just went way too aggressive. This is also helping me dial back with the razor, which is good. There is a touch of overhang, only very slightly. If you can just see that there, it just hangs over. For me, it's something I don't need to point out, in my opinion, but some people are pretty onto that sort of thing. What a nice razor. And that is one of the most comfortable shaves I've had. I could get closer, I really could, but I don't want to just yet. Awesome. See, I could keep buffing over and over like that, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop myself. Otherwise I get way too happy. Wow, this is a real luxury shave today. Using my Chubby 3. This fine Marvel is just... It's a really good razor. It's a really good razor. If there's one available to you, please just buy it, give it a go. If you don't, sell it. But I don't think you would want to. It's a really, really good razor. I'm really liking the mid to low range section of razors at the moment, giving them a crack. Next one that's really, really there on my list is the Fat Tip Piccolo range. I think they look really cool. They've got that real sort of vintage vibe about them. They're apparently decently efficient too. They're not mild razors. I know that they're quite efficient, so I'd love to get one of those on and give those a crack. But man, this blade and razor combo, wow, really good. This was the second shave with this Pole Silver. Has no signs of wearing down. I'll see how long I can go in this razor before I need to swap it out. Now, this soap hydrates really well. It doesn't give you like soft, silky, velvety, smooth. I mean, I've just completely rinsed my face and drying off with a towel, but the hydration on the face is really, really impressive, especially for a vegan soap base. I know this war's still going on, vegan and tallow. I'm team tallow still. I haven't tried a vegan soap that has blown me away. Face Fat's the closest one. Shaver Heaven's really good as well. I need to give PAA CK6 formula a go. I still haven't. It's been out for a little while. I do need to get my hands on some. It's just way too expensive here in Australia, so I haven't even bothered. But I will eventually. Stray Whisker After Balm. Get some of that around the edge of my lips too from that windburn. Windburn's painful, man. I'm a massive fan of spicy food, so windburn really hurts my daily life. Because I love my spicy food. So I'll have spice, but it just burns. Oh, wow. Awesome. I'm really wanting to take this razor over to Thailand. Oh, I don't know what razor to take, but it's new, so I don't want to lose it. So, I don't know, I'll probably end up just taking the 34C. It's a razor it's very widely available. This one, not so much, so I may keep this here safe with me. And the Chubby 3, I'll just give this a quick rinse off. It will take a while to clean out, but I'll just show it again on camera. This is one I would be so upset to get rid of this brush if I ever did. This brush is just beautiful. I was never a huge fan, controversially, I was never a huge fan of the Purple Haze style brushes. They'd never done anything for me, but this came up in a deal that I could not pass up, so I bought it. And as soon as I had it, I was like, oh my God, Purple Haze is incredible. Because I remember saying to Chris, oh yeah, you know, nice girl colours you got there on his old Purple Haze wolf whiskers. And then I ended up getting this, and he was like, you like it, don't you? I'm like, I love it. He was like, yeah, fucking told you. It's an awesome colour scheme. It's really cool, and it looks awesome with this Manchurian. What I love about this knot too is it's dense, but it's not too dense. Plus, it's got a really high loft. Most lofts are a lot lower. I can't remember off the top of my head the height on this, but it feels like a 60 sort of mil loft. Like it's quite high, which allows it to splay really openly on the face. It's a lot less dense, which makes it really easy for lather to pass through. Out of all the big brushes I've owned, out of the Macetos, the Declarations, these are by far the easiest to lather. Just allowing lather to pass through so much easier. The tips are so naturally soft. It's a gorgeous feeling brush on the face. It's not gelling or hooking at all yet. This has probably only got 5 uses on it, maybe. I think last time I used it was like for my birthday, and then I think there's been another time in between then, like maybe a month ago or something. Incredible brush. They are pricey, but I'm really liking Simpson brushes and Volfix and all those traditional companies a lot at the moment. Awesome brush. I'm going to stop ranting. Face fat, as always, incredible. Getting really low on that soap now, but this was the star of the show. Really close, really easy shave. That's the thing about this razor, it's easy. This is probably the lightest I've ever been with a razor. I'm really purposely trying to be very light. Made a huge difference. So definitely when I try out other razors, I definitely want to focus more on being light-handed, because when you're not light-handed, you get these. They're not good. They're the reason why I stopped going to cartridge razors. I don't want to get them while I'm doing this. Anyway, guys, you take care. You stay safe. Buy a fine Marvel razor. They're fantastic. Keep smiling, guys. And next video may be in Thailand. So wish me safe travels. Hopefully I don't die. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in Thailand. If not, maybe I'll do one before. We'll see how we go. Catch you later, guys.